I'm all layered up and ready to go. I'm going to go for a walk downtown and then head off to the gym. The walking is something I really miss in the winter because, you know, when it gets cold, it's slippery and I don't want to fall and break a bone. I just don't want to hurt myself. And of course then it's cold, so you got to pick your days. I am so impressed with the live last night. That was fantastic for my first real effort in talking about an issue, and I thought it went really well. I thought we had a lot of great input and left the coronavirus discussion with more information than when we arrived, and not the typical mainstream information, that leave it to us information. Freak out, but we have no solutions for you information. The only thing we can do in these scares, and again, it's so hard because you don't want to be the one who's responsible for misinforming people. And I'm seeing even the truth news being very skewed in one direction, and I think we have to be careful. We don't know what this is yet, but the powers that be do. Of course they do. And last week, I had my suspicions about Wuhan being a smart city and this being a reorganization. And like Australia, like California, and in recent times that we've seen recently. And there was nothing. But guess what? 5 days ago, Reuters came out with an article about the virus being an opportunity to push the China Smart Cities vision, connected cities, and get it underway. Then Emory came up today with, I'll tag him in this, an article that was sort of the investment, the call for investment, the massive investment that will be needed to facilitate this giant network. And there it is, Agenda 2030, right before our very eyes. Is this a real virus? I'm seeing things on the internet today that are saying it's a hoax. I don't think the quarantine of 56 million people is a hoax. I think it's an opportunity. I think it's a good way to shake out the population, shake out the old, because that's how you do it. China may live under a totalitarian regime, but their ancient traditions are very much part of their lives. And moving to this Agenda 2030 and the agenda for the 21st century, they don't really want that. That's a huge missing market. And it's the old that are continuing these ways because it's being quickly lost in the more coastal and cities with more access to the world. And of course, the more money, the more access to the West, less focus on the family, the values, or the culture. I think China is definitely in trouble. Not more, but at this point, I suspect it's also a great opportunity to cull dissidents and to disappear them and to remove any aversion to the future or the sustainable future. that is on the way. All through that area, that region. Australia being a big part of that, not too far away. This is an investment. This is a reorganization of global of rules on a global level that supersedes nations. In any case, it's a huge subject. I think that looking today, going through the departures from Wuhan, China, I was quite shocked to see Hong Kong's flight going. Weren't they freaking out on the video I posted yesterday? Lots doesn't seem right either. In any case, I also think that as truthers, we have to keep open minds, collect information, and be ready to change our narrative. Because at the end of the day, it's the truth that's under attack. And our freedoms globally to live the life that we want, not one that will be imposed upon us with Agenda 2030. Have a wonderful day, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, I would love to see you there.